Have you ever thought about winning battles without lifting a finger? Imagine defeating your greatest opponents without raising your voice or getting into an argument. Sounds impossible? That's the essence of Shaolin wisdom, where the mind is mightier than the sword. In this summary, we dive into the core ideas of Bernhard Moestl's legendary book, Shaolin, How to Win Without Fighting. A guide that teaches how to succeed in life, career, and relationships through mental strength, focus, discipline, and strategy, not violence. Chapter 1. The Shaolin Mindset, the real beginning of victory. According to Moestl, victory starts from within. Shaolin monks don't fight to win, they win to avoid fighting. Why? Because real strength lies not in action, but in awareness and control. Control yourself, and you'll control the world. Before trying to change the world, the Shaolin path demands you first master your own mind. Key takeaways: master your thoughts before trying to master others. Every external conflict is a reflection of inner chaos. Always respond, never react. Chapter 2. Control your mind. Be the master, not the slave. Shaolin monks are known for their deep mental control. They observe their thoughts without judgment and do not let emotions dictate their actions. Anger, fear, greed, these are seen as illusions that cloud your clarity. If you can remain calm in chaos, you have power over the moment. Practice tips. Begin daily meditation, even for 10 minutes. Whenever you're angry, pause and ask, "Is this helpful?" Journaling your reactions can increase emotional awareness. Chapter 3. The Art of Observation, Power Without Action. Observation is one of the greatest weapons of Shaolin. Instead of jumping into action, monks wait, watch, and learn. He who observes more reacts less, and he who reacts less controls more. In real life, most people act too fast. Slow down. Learn to read people, understand body language, tone, behavior. Life application. Speak less, observe more in meetings. Watch how people behave under pressure. It reveals who they really are. Chapter 4. Strategy. Winning before the battle begins. Fighting is often a failure of planning. Monks believe in neutralizing problems before they arise, through insight, planning, and influence. Victory without battle is the highest form of strategy. If you can understand what motivates people, you can influence them without conflict. Strategy. Tips. Always have a plan B. Study the people you deal with. What are their fears, desires? Prevent problems instead of solving them later. Chapter 5. Know yourself. Discover your real power. Shaolin monks spend years understanding themselves. Why? Because self-awareness is your strongest weapon. One who knows himself cannot be manipulated. You can't win any battle if you don't know your own fears, strengths, and weaknesses. Practical exercise. Write down your top 3 fears and strengths. Reflect on how they influence your daily choices. Chapter 6. Silence, the language of the wise. In the Shaolin world, silence is strength. Speaking less and thinking more is seen as a sign of true power. The more you say, the more power you give away. When others expect you to argue and you remain silent, you confuse and disarm them. When to use silence. In arguments, to de-escalate. In negotiations, to shift the power dynamic. In listening, because people reveal more than they intend to. Chapter 7. Focus, your hidden superpower. Monks train their mind to focus on one thing at a time. They consider multitasking a trap that scatters energy and weakens performance. A single arrow can pierce the target, but only if it's not divided. Focus is not just about productivity, it's about power. Focus habits. Block 2 hours daily for distraction-free work. Turn off phone notifications. Use one notebook or digital tool for all your thoughts. Chapter 8. The Power of Words, Influence Without Force. Shaolin monks believe in the power of speech. Just a few right words can calm storms, build loyalty, and disarm enemies. Words can build bridges or burn them. Choose wisely. In life, people don't remember arguments. They remember how you made them feel. Phrases that de-escalate conflict. Let's understand each other better. Help me see it from your point of view. Chapter 9. Earn respect, not fear. True leaders inspire, they don't intimidate. Shaolin monks believe that fear creates resistance, while respect creates loyalty. Respect lasts longer than fear. In your workplace or family, if people fear you, they'll obey. But only respect brings genuine support. Build respect by listening without judgment, admitting your mistakes, treating everyone, especially juniors, with dignity. Chapter 10. Discipline, the invisible power. Shaolin monks live a life of extreme discipline, from waking up, eating, training, to sleeping. Why? Because consistency creates character. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about being rigid, it's about mastering your impulses. Simple discipline routines. Wake up at the same time every day. Journal or meditate for 15 minutes daily. Create a fixed schedule and stick to it. Chapter 11. Stay aware. Victory lives in the present. Shaolin monks train to be fully present in each moment. They believe that the present is the only place where true awareness, control, and action exist. The past is memory. The future is imagination. Power lives now. If you're lost in thoughts or distracted, you miss opportunities. Daily practice. Eat without phone or TV. Take 10 minutes a day to observe your surroundings. Practice mindful walking. Chapter 12. Let go of ego, be humble, win more. Monks see ego as the biggest obstacle to peace. Most conflicts are not caused by real problems, but by inflated egos. Let go of the need to be right, and you'll find peace faster. People often fight not to solve problems, but to prove themselves. That's not strength, it's weakness. Ego? Check. In your last argument, what were you really defending, truth or pride? Learn to say, you may be right, it's powerful. Chapter 13. Understand the world, rule it silently. Shaolin wisdom teaches that, to influence the world, you must understand human nature, what drives people, what scares them, and what they desire. Once you see the patterns, you don't need to fight. You can simply move through. When you understand the rules of the game, you don't need to play hard, you play smart. Observation, tips. Notice how people react under pressure. Predict behavior based on emotions, not just logic. Chapter 14. Dialogue over debate. Most people listen to reply. Shaolin monks listen to understand. Conflict usually arises when both sides only want to speak. True dialogue happens when both sides drop the need to be right. Before trying to win an argument, ask, can we win each other instead? Communication. Rule, reflect what you heard before replying. Ask open-ended questions like, what do you mean by that? Chapter 15. Win in the mind, avoid the fight. The final and most powerful lesson, victory happens before battle. You win the moment you influence the situation, reduce tension, or gain control, without a fight. The true warrior wins unseen. His victories are silent. Shaolin monks don't enter battles unless absolutely necessary. Their goal is peace, not dominance. Conclusion. So there you have it, 15 timeless lessons from the Shaolin monks, taught through the brilliant lens of Bernhard Moestl. To win in life, you don't need fists or fights. You need focus, discipline, observation, and clarity. Real victory lies in silence, strategy, and self-control. The wise win without fighting, influence without forcing, and lead without dominating. If you found this powerful, type in the comments, I choose wisdom over war. Final recap, top 10 lessons to remember. 1. Control your mind and you control everything. 2. Observe before acting. Knowledge is power. 3. Focus is your secret weapon. 4. Speak less, listen more, influence quietly. 5. Win respect, not fear. 6. Stay disciplined to stay powerful. 7. Silence is louder than shouting. 8. Let go of ego, choose peace. 9. Be present, this moment is your power. 10. Win in the mind, avoid the fight.